Okay guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yomi Martins and welcome to Time Out with Yomi Martins. Something happened yesterday and I'm bringing it to you live and direct. It's about Intelligence Prime Capital sacking the marketing team. Well, that took us like storm, man. Intelligence Prime Capital is a forex trading robot that has been actually doing very, very well for the past couple of months right now, since last year that they started and all that. And yesterday we heard that the entire marketing team, from the marketing director Eddie to Nate, that we all know, to Chinwe, who represents Nigeria, everybody's out. Now, a lot of my downlines have been asking me what is actually happening. A lot of people are afraid. They're wondering, is the company going down and all that stuff? And that's what I'm going to tell you all about today, briefly, because you all deserve to know the facts. Right? Now, very quickly, like I always say, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just that dude that, tells you what's happening in the money-making space, and that's what I continue doing every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year, and all that stuff. I need to get the information to all my viewers. Now, this is how it all started, right? Intelligence Prime Capital has been on for a while, as I told you earlier, and they have the Genius robot that has been performing pretty well. Then recently, sometime last week, they introduced the Master C robot, which trades basically in cryptocurrency. Right? The Genius robot is strictly for forex. The Master C robot is strictly for cryptocurrency. So basically, right, a lot of countries have issues with cryptocurrency trading, right? And one of the first two countries they had issues with were Malaysia and Singapore, right? And when they had issues with the Malaysian and Singapore government regarding the Master C robot and the trading that they were doing with cryptocurrency, they decided to close the accounts of subscribers over there. So what they did was that, inclusive of the 20% deposit fee and what was outstanding in their account, so far you're an old client, they moved the money to your USDT wallet. Now, the details on whether the guys were able to withdraw and all that stuff, I do not really fully have, right? But the bottom line is that, news fly out pretty fast. If people were not able to withdraw, we would have heard and all that stuff. So let's just chill. Intelligent Prime Capital is worldwide and all that stuff, but they can have problems in some particular countries, which is pretty normal, right? Now, what else? So the Malaysia, even Binance had some problems with some territories, if you can remember. Binance had some problems with some territories, and they had to shut down operations in some territories. They had to be registered in some territories. So even as big as Binance is, you understand, you can have problems with territories, you understand. So that's not that's a no-brainer. Now, the next that happened a couple of days back was the problem in the United States, in which the United States also said that they could not advertise, right, in the United States. So mind my words, they could not advertise. Now, a couple of accounts, and they could not recruit new guys. So a couple of accounts had problems with withdrawals. A lot of people were not marketing and all that stuff. Then all of a sudden, right, yesterday we got news from we first got news from Chinwe the Nigerian marketing rep and all that stuff, that recruitment was going to stop for 1 week, right? Then later on in the day, I saw a message from IPC that all the marketing team were sacked, were dismissed. That was the language, from Eddie to Nate to wherever is in the marketing team, that they had a breach of contract and they were probably going to take legal actions. Okay, fantastic. Now, let's analyze. Chinwe sent a message earlier that they were going to stop marketing for 1 week so the IPC would attend to glitches that they had. Now, for me, if I'm running an organization and I'm not carrying management along, why will I unilaterally, a section of that team, unilaterally say they want to stop marketing for Nigeria? I don't think that was a very, very good move. That wasn't a very, very good move. They would have carried management along. There is no fintech company, please prove me wrong. You can drop a comment for me in the comment section. There is no fintech company that do not have one form of technical issue or the other, which at the end of the day, they try and surmount. But for you to say you want to twist their hand and say, okay, they have to solve all the problems, because problems will ever be there. But as they are coming up, they are taking up the challenge to solve the problems. So that was a very bad move. Now, on the other hand of IPC sacking everybody in the marketing team, that was also, if I was the management, I would have said that would have been a no-no. What we should have done is call them on the round table, discuss what's happening. This is what we are doing to resolve the glitches and the issues and all that stuff, and it would have been resolved. Because when bad news starts happening in an organization, like the sack of the entire marketing team and the threat by IPC that they can take legal actions, that does not really send the right signals to subscribers, right? So that's another major issue. It doesn't send the right signals to subscribers, because they'll start getting afraid, is my money safe, and all that stuff. What has happened in Malaysia, Singapore, United States? IPC has over 200,000 subscribers. Those countries are just, well, they have a lot of subscribers, fantastic, yes. But that won't make IPC crash, because as I said earlier, in Malaysia and Singapore, they actually even returned money and all that stuff. But the full gist on that, I will get back to you on it. Now, what's my take? I've given you an overview of what has happened in the last 24 hours. What's my take? Because I even opened my account today and trading did not happen. Trading has not happened yet today, as at 9:15 a.m. Nigerian time. But that is not unusual. IPC will only take trades when it is normal. I've seen situations in which trades have been taken later on in the evening and they were profitable trades. In fact, since I've joined, IPC have not made a single loss on a trade. Last year, I heard they made a loss, but I joined late last year in December. So what's my take? I will employ everybody to, like, let's just chill. Some people did not handle things well. I'm not a representative of staff or IPC. Please, let's be clear on that and all that. I'm just an analyst looking at what is happening and what can possibly be our next step and all that. So I would say we should just relax. I'm sure in the next 24, 48 hours, there will be a lot of messages that will be coming up. I preempt a new marketing team being constituted, either a new marketing team being constituted or the old marketing team will be called and they will discuss. And if the discussion is fruitful, they will be back on their seats and the organization will get back on track. They did not talk about discarding the technical team. It's the technical team that is in charge of what do you call it, the trading. So do not get afraid and all that. I don't feel this is a time to panic. This is time to sit back and watch what's happening in the space and all that stuff. Another important thing that I must tell you is this: when you are investing in this kind of companies and all that stuff, even though they are regulated and all that stuff, the risk inherent is still there, right? IPC is regulated in Canada, Australia, and the United States. But when you have issues with regulators, they will obviously, clamp down on you, which is a very, very normal thing and all that stuff. So the most important thing that I always advise people is that anytime you're investing in platforms like this, ensure you quickly get your capital out as much as possible. Even though you are marketing for them and all that stuff, get your capital out so that at the end of the day you are playing with house money. Get in fast, right? If you don't wait till how long have they been in operations? They have been in operations for 1 year. Let me wait until they are in operations for 2 years. It doesn't work like that. Once you know that they are in operations, start off, put in the much you can that won't kill you. Right? If it's $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever you're comfortable with, make your money back as fast as possible. Right? Let your interest play around as house money. Anybody who does not understand the concept of house money, I've done a video on that also. You can look through my channel and look at all the videos that I've done and all that stuff. That's the way to properly manage your risk. So let's hope for the best and hope for more messages from Intelligence Prime Capital, and I wish us all the best of luck. So until I see you again, if you like my content and the information I give every now and then, please smash the like button, subscribe to my channel so that you're the first person to get notification as regards videos that I do on a range of topics. I remain yours. Drop a comment for me also if you want us to discuss what's presently happening and all that stuff. I remain yours, sincerely, Yomi Martins. Until I see you again, take care of yourself.